Hi, I'm Stephanie Wicker, the Positive Parenting Coach, and I want to take a few minutes to tell you a little bit about the webinar that I'm going to be throwing on Monday night for all of you Sydney parents. It's called Taming the Terrible Tantrum. I've had a couple parents contacting me asking me specifically if I felt like this was a webinar that would benefit them, even though their children were a bit older than toddlers. I find that a lot of people hear the word tantrum and they automatically think, well, that must be for toddlers. However, I think it's important to remember that we all tantrum, actually. Tantrums are common in all ages. They just take different shapes and sizes as we develop more. And they look different, they sound different, but at the end of the day, they're still a tantrum. And what I'm going to be teaching on Monday night is how to effectively handle a tantrum. I'm going to do it in 3 different avenues. So to start out, I'm going to be talking about common misconceptions of harsh disciplines that actually increase tantrums, and they build that wedge between parents that makes tantrums become an everyday occurrence. And it starts to feel like it's you versus them, and your home is kind of a battleground sometimes, and it really feels like tug of war of emotions. And a lot of times there are there are principles that are a bit misunderstood or possibly a bit overused that definitely increase the tantrums in our home. And those are the first things that I'm going to be talking about because I think there's no better place to start than that. After that, I am going to be discussing how to create basically the opposite, how to make a home that feels like we're a team, like we're supporting each other, because we all have our needs. I have my needs and you have yours. Your children have their needs, you have your needs as a parent, and there's no reason that we can't find a way to have a mutual agreement, even with a 3-year-old, even with a 2-year-old. You'd be amazed. It's totally true. You can definitely compromise with your children and give them the support that they need to give them the confidence and the security that they require in order to be strong emotionally, by the way, without breaking crazy house rules and without giving into things that are just going to cause worse behaviors down the line. There is a way to find that balance, and that's what I'm going to give to you. And the coolest thing is it's going to be actionable. What I'm giving you is not just cool theories. I'm not just giving you awesome principles, which they are. I'm also going to give you steps that you can take right now, tonight, tomorrow morning when your kids wake up. I want you to try this stuff and see how amazing it is. See how it works, because it is incredible. And the more that you practice these things, the better and better it's going to be. And the last avenue that I want to take, so like I said, it's in 3 sections. The last section I want to do is for when we're desperate. Nothing else is working. I've tried to set up, an environment for success, and I'm trying to listen to my child's emotional development and their feelings, and I've been trying to compromise and to balance and to think about, my feelings behind this, their feelings behind it, rah, rah, rah. I've tried everything, and it's just not working, Steph. What do? I'm so overwhelmed right now. Well, I'm going to give you some great strategies to help you keep your cool that can be your backup when everything else goes wrong and the children are fighting and your son is screaming because he wants something, but you just know right now is not the right time. Whatever the situation is, I guarantee these powerful steps are going to be there to support you when you need it most. So I encourage you to join me on Monday night. You won't regret it. You are going to walk away feeling empowered. And instead of forcing yourself to get through every day and depending on your willpower to get you through, the tough times, you're going to be empowered. Forget willpower. Let's be empowered. All right? So we're going to talk about intentional positive parenting methods that I hope that you enjoy and you can take away from and practice. All right, so I hope to see you on Monday night. Thank you.